My name is Pastor Jonathan Hemphill, and I serve as Assistant to the Bishop for Congregational Life. I bring you greetings on behalf of Bishop Kevin Strickland, our Synod staff, and the 160 congregations, ministries, and partners of our Synod. My primary responsibility is mobility. Mobility is the process in which our Synod helps congregation transitions from one pastor to another. It is a process in which we walk together to match gifts and resources and persons and ministry together. We partner with congregations and roster leaders to discern where God is calling and how God is leading them toward your future. Our Synod is diverse and serves Georgia, Tennessee, Mississippi, and Alabama. Our Synod is broken up in 9 geographical areas and has 16 deans to help give leadership. Our website has all the information about current calls, call process, and where congregations are at in the process. You will find the most current copy of our call manual there as well. The Southeastern Synod's website is the most up-to-date information and can provide a snapshot to help keep in line our goals to move congregations forward in the call process. Here is the 4-stage accompaniment process. The most important part for us in the Synod office is to accompany your congregation along the way. You are not alone, but we are in this together and will champion these 4 stages hand in hand, one stage at a time. When a congregational vacancy occurs, the current pastor has announced they're leaving through either resignation or retirement. Our Synod works to provide the congregation with care. And this care comes in the form of several different ways. We work to help close out and end the current pastor's call well and begin a new pastor's call. The first stage is called discernment. This stage is where the Synod office is in contact with congregational leaders as to how to provide coverage and care during this time period. We work to seek pastoral care. This coverage can happen through either pulpit supply or the appointment of an interim pastor. Interim pastors usually serve anywhere between 9 and 12 months. Interim contracts can be extended and refined depending on each individual congregation in cooperation with the Synod bishop. Oftentimes, an interim is appointed by the bishop's office in collaboration with the congregational council. During this interim period, a transition team and a call committee is formed. The call committee primary function is to act as a human resource department for engaging, preparation, and interviewing candidates for your congregation. The call committee will work with the bishop's office, who recommends rostered leaders for interview for this call. The church council elects and appoints the call committee based on the congregational's constitution. The call committee will be installed by the interim pastor, and the persons are to represent a broad spectrum of congregational makeup. The call committee names a chair who is the primary point of contact for the call committee to the bishop's office. The second stage is called the study. This is a process in which, after the call committee is formed, we begin the work of preparing your mission site profile, MSP. The MSP is all about your congregation. It gives insight to who you are, your congregational history, your makeup, your present, and desire for your future. It is an overview of your congregation. It also gives details and insights about your demographics, your community, and the neighborhood trends. It is a detailed document that helps the Synod match your congregation with candidates. It tells your story, and it gets candidates excited about your church. And this is a process in which is put together by your call committee in partnership with the Synod office in cooperation with the entire congregation. Everyone's involved in this process. And you use surveys, listening sessions, appreciative inquiry, and several other methodology to use to attain the very best information about your church. We will work on this together and make the best presentation of your congregation. This process, again, is called the study. The third stage is called interviewing. This is where the Synod will match candidates based on your MSP with your call committee for interviews. We will match the best candidates that are available to serve your congregation. One of the assistants of the bishops will come and meet with your call committee and share the candidates with you one by one. You interview those candidates until you get down to your primary candidate. Once you get down to your primary candidate, the call committee recommends this person to your congregational council. Your congregational council interviews that person and affirms the call committee's recommendation. They also work out the compensation and any other package detail and arranges for a site visit. The primary candidate visits the congregation and is presented to the congregation for vote. The congregation votes, and seeing that that person passed 2/3 majority, that person is extended a call. This is the third stage, interviewing. Once the congregation votes, and by 2/3 majority, the congregation can extend the call to that person. Once the person accepts this call, the congregational president alerts the Synod office. We all are then ready for a huge celebration, and we begin the work to set a date for installation in a big party. You have now completed the entire call process. Congratulations.